Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the M4A3E8, the Easy 8 Fury Special or Limited Edition tank that I recently reviewed on the channel. This was a game played on stream quite recently, and shortly after releasing the review I played that stream and I decided to play the Fury because I like this tank and I wanted to prove it. So we ended up here on El Haloof. It's a very, very nice matchup. It's a tier 6 game. I'm top tier. I'm platooned with Bringy and Beyond D, and it's a 50-50 game. Now we are planning to be quite aggressive in the A1, A2 areas, but unfortunately you can see that the Cromwell that Beyond D is driving is a heck of a lot faster than I am, as is the A43. So even though we're all tier 6 medium tanks, they are faster than I am. So the Fury is a fast tank, but it is definitely not as fast as the Easy 8 in-game, and it's definitely not as fast as an A43 or Cromwell. So while those two are engaging the enemy, I'm still trying to move into position. I decided to take the long way around because I didn't have the speed to take the shortcut. Now the only tanks we have spotted so far are a VK and a T25. And the Easy 8 is fantastic at shooting on the move, as you can see, and I was explaining this on stream. Now unfortunately this T25, fair play to him, he's a tier 5 premium tank up against a tier 6, but he causes me some problems. So I'm trying to get shots, and all I'm aware of is a VK and a T25. Now, unfortunately, I was suffering a little bit of lag, missed that shot. Get a shot into the T25, but he's able to pen me, and now all of a sudden an Excelsior and a T150 appear. So I track the Excelsior as he came around the corner, get tracked by the T150. Now there's a KV85, and I am in serious trouble. So I track the Excelsior, fall back, and I do this in the review as well. This is what the Fury is fantastic for. The DPM, the rate of fire. We've got this Excelsior permanently tracked. He fixes his track, but drives straight out in front of me. So I have lost quite a bit of health. I've got to fall back. There's no way I'm going to be able to take on a T150 and a KV85. And unfortunately, I'm just reversing. I'm in a medium tank. I've got the speed to get out of there. So basically, that KV1 is pretty much dead, but there's nothing I can do about it. So we'll move up. And another KV85. And again, I'm firing standard AP. And we can pen a KV85. But I'm kind of trapped. And unfortunately, Bringy and Beyond D, there's that T25 causing me problems again. Bringy and Beyond D decide to flank, but I'm not in a position to help them. I'm being pushed on two flanks. I can't retreat. I've got to stand and fight. And I don't have any armor. But I do have enough penetration to be able to go through these tanks, even as they're angled. And we take out the VK. T25 is coming back for more. Unfortunately, Beyond D has gone down, and I'm under pressure. I've got to try and go help them, but I've just taken another hit from the T25. He is causing me all sorts of problems. So these are probably two of my favorite premium tanks. T25 and Fury facing off. And bounce the AMX-40. Angle a little bit better. Go for the kill shot. Take him out for kill number 3. Now Bringy has lost all his health. Beyond is dead. I'm trying to come around and help Bringy, but I know there are tanks to my left. So we stop and we take out the KV85 for kill number 4. Unfortunately, I'm not in time to save Bringy. The KV85 is looking my way, and we've just taken 300 damage. I've got the rate of fire. Unfortunately, I don't want to risk it with a T150 there as well, but I am almost dead. I'm on 21 hit points. I've done 2k damage, 4 kills, but I'm almost dead. For a 50-50 game, it is certainly turning out that way. The score is 8-8. And I don't want to drive around that corner. I was going to flank, but I know that there are tanks that are going to be able to shoot me from the ridge. So I decide to move back. But I cannot take any more damage. If anything even sneezes at me, I'm going to die. So want to take absolutely no risks. Unfortunately, T-3485 drives out in front, go for the weak spot, take out the T-150. I am firing a premium round to kill him, but I can't take any chances. Come on, come on, come on, KV-85, poke. So I can't take any risks, don't have the hit points. Finally a TOG moves up. I'm going to use the TOG to try and advance. KV-85 takes out the M6. Looking for a shot. Everyone's in my way. Can't get the shot. Reverse. And I don't need to. Okay, well, unfortunately, we're not doing so well. Stug, Jagdpanzer 4, PC-4H have taken out the tank in the middle. So the score is 10-11. I'm on 5 kills. And this is where I caused my platoon mates, and maybe a lot of people watching the game on stream, a little bit of a heart attack. You see, I've only got 21 hit points. So can I make it down this slope without suiciding? No, I'm gonna tip, I know I'm gonna die, I'm trying to go down sideways. And I don't even track myself. I may damage a track, but I don't even track myself. So I'm acting all cool on stream. I'm telling the guys, hey, I know what I'm doing, but in truth, I was scared to death. I was gonna kill myself. So at this point, I'm telling everyone that basically the biggest strength I have at the moment is my view range. Enemy Hellcat has not been spotted. He's gotten 1 kill. I'm wondering, is the PC-4H still there? I think I saw his outline around there. I'll put 2 shots in. So I've got binocs. I've got decent view range. That is my biggest strength. So Jagdpanzer 4. Now I'm using my gun depression. So we get 1 in. And bounce another one. Really needed to hit that one. But I've got a kill shot, and I roll fairly low. Still have the reload to be able to take him out for kill number 6. There's Top Gun. 2 enemy tanks left. It is 4 versus 2. We've turned this game around. It's looking very, very comfortable, and the PC-4H has been spotted and he's on low health. So we take him out. Aim time is good enough. Gun is good enough. I really like this tank. If you haven't seen the review for the Fury, please check it out. I do think this tank is well worth it. I think it's worth the money. It is an extremely competitive premium tank, even though it's just an easy 8. So unfortunately, the enemy Hellcat just took out our Su-85 because our Su-85 advanced into the enemy spawn by himself. So this Hellcat is on 2 kills. He has not been spotted yet. And again, I'm relying on my superior view range. I'm going to take the long way around. There's a chance that I've got a funny feeling that the Hellcat is sitting around about F9, F0. The other guys in my platoon are saying, nah, the Hellcat has to be somewhere around A9, A0, B0. So I decide to move up, and I notice that the M4 just gets killed. The Hellcat's taking victim number 3. My platoon mates, you can see me shaking no as I'm driving. My platoon mates think he is still upwards of around B0. I thought the shot came from just to my right up here. But they say that they saw the shell, that the M4 was shot in the rear, not the front. I didn't see the shell impact, so I finally begin to trust my platoon mates. Now, it was 4 versus 1. Now it is 2 versus 1. And the TOG 2 is on pretty low health, so I decide, okay, I've got to make my move. Because he's just going to kill the TOG. just like he killed the other two tanks. And I'm trying to wonder where in heck he could be in order to have killed the M4. The M4 died right in front of me, and now the TOG has died. So he has to be up here to my left. I'm only on 21 hit points. This Hellcat has not been spotted, and because he hasn't been spotted, it means he's on full health. So I am going to need 4, maybe 5 shots into him to kill him. He's only going to need 1 shot into me. So what's amazing is this Hellcat has basically been in this position for the entire game. You don't see him yet, but when he finally appears, he's been sitting there for the entire game. In a top tier TD. So for me, drawing a game is the same as losing. I would rather die trying to win than to draw a game. So I advance. Now, because this Hellcat has been camping in the corner of the map for the entire game, I figure he's not going to go cap. He is going to sit there till the timer runs out. Now, I could have bet that he was going to try and cap, but I don't think if a player's going to sit in the corner and snipe for the entire game, I don't think he's going to try and cap. So unfortunately, I bounce just as he moves forward. I spotted him, and he has been sitting up there for the entire game. So I wait to drop off the radar, and now my plan is to put some distance between myself and the Hellcat. If I can get back, use my gun depression, get safe, I can snipe him as he comes towards me. Unfortunately, he's just too quick for me. I don't get into cover, and he takes me out. So 7 kills, needed the Hellcat to secure the Radleys, but don't manage to get it. So it was an ace tanker on a defeat. Yep, sorry to do that to you folks, but a couple of nice things about this game were that it was probably the first game I played in the tank after doing the review, and I was able to show the guys live on stream just how well this tank plays and how well you can do in the tank. It was a nice game, even though it was a defeat, and it pretty much showed off all the strengths and weaknesses of the tank. So those guys on stream got to see it live. Now you guys are getting to see it on YouTube. It's a fantastic tank, and as I said in my review, it is well worth buying before it is removed from the gift shop. I really do recommend this tank. It may not be as strong as the Easy 8 in-game, but it is fairly close. It is so close to it. It plays the same, it feels the same, and it's just a really competitive premium tank that's well worth getting your hands on. If you want to know more, check out the review. But we also picked up the Top Gun. Unfortunately, we were denied the Radleys. I mean, it was going to be such a hard Radleys to get because it was a full health Hellcat, and I only have 115 alpha damage, so I would have needed to hit him at least 5 times in order to kill him, and he only needed to hit me once. I also picked up high caliber and a bunch of ribbons. So I finished top on XP with 1311. That's more XP than anyone on the winning team. Really disappointing. 2,279 damage and 7 kills. I really do like this tank. I think you can see that when I'm driving it. That Hellcat, wow. 5 kills and only 873 damage. He sat in the corner, sat in that hill for the entire game. I think the Mighty Jingle says it best when he says that it's only stupid if it doesn't work. If it works, it's not stupid. So that Hellcat, even though he didn't have a fantastic game, in fact, where did he finish? He finished 4th on XP. He won that for his team, simply because he camped on that hill for the entire game. But he single-handedly won it. May not have done the damage, but he did get the kills, and he did secure the victory. So I suppose I've got to begrudgingly say well done, Martin Jelly. Moving on, we fired 32, hit 25, pen 23. The ammo is pretty good. Unfortunately, I was taking a few snapshots. Don't remember missing that many shots, but anyway. I received 8 hits and 7 penetrations. It has no armor. If you get shot, it's very unlikely you're going to bounce anything. I spotted 2, damaged 9, destroyed 7, did 102 assistance damage, and finished up even on a defeat where I had to fire, I think I fired about 2 or 3 premium rounds. I still earned 50,000 credits, 1966 XP, 589 bonus thrown in, left me on 2,555. But anyway, there we go. That's the first ace tanker I've managed to get in the Fury, and hopefully it's going to be the first of many. If you haven't checked out the review, please do so, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.